Welcome to this explainer for what we're calling the $17 AI miracle. Today, we're playing digital detective and looking past the glossy sales page of a product called the AI Sales Agent OS. You know, we're just constantly bombarded with tools claiming they'll completely automate our businesses for mere pocket change. Well, today, we're pulling out the magnifying glass to see what's actually inside one of these highly promoted packages.
So, what really happens when you read the fine print on a $17 AI marketing miracle? Let's dive right into that question. We're looking at a product that promises to completely revolutionize your marketing workflow for literally less than the cost of a takeout dinner. The pitch is super tempting, right? Replace your expensive copywriter with a totally automated system. But what exactly are you buying when a tool promises the moon for such a rock-bottom price? Well, we read every single line of the fine print, so you don't have to.
The vendor, going by KKS Academy, presents this incredibly sleek, high-converting package. It claims to be the complete AI copywriting system you've been waiting for, and honestly, it screams professionalism and high-tech efficiency. It positions itself as an all-in-one AI marketing system built to launch and scale your business using advanced AI prompts.
And the biggest promise is right here. You can fire your expensive copywriter and use their 300-plus battle-tested prompts to launch your product this very week. The core idea is that you aren't just getting a random list of ideas. You're getting a fully engineered system that turns the popular AI model, Claude, into a dedicated 24/7 marketing expert. We're talking sales pages, emails, VSLs, which are video sales letters, and Facebook ads.
Now, for digital entrepreneurs, this is an absolutely fantastic pitch. If you've ever tried organizing a launch, you know how valuable it is to take a messy, chaotic pile of random AI prompts and transform them into unified, organized workflows inside one centralized dashboard. I mean, having 13 training modules, your templates, your frameworks, and hundreds of prompts all structured together, that sounds like an absolute steal.
But instead of just skimming the sales page and hitting die, we ran an independent, critical analysis. We wanted to cross-reference those massive headline promises against the actual deliverables. It's way too easy to get swept up in the marketing hype, you know? So we used a strict 4-step verification process. We checked the live data, we actually read the legal pages, we tested the affiliate links, and we tried to verify the creator's history. And honestly, what we uncovered is fascinating.
Section 1. The module mismatch. When sales training isn't about sales.
Okay. Here is where we find a really brilliant bait and switch. The sales page aggressively promises sales copywriting, but the actual modules teach customer support workflows. The headline explicitly shouts about writing video sales letters and Facebook ads, but then, when you read the actual module names, you start seeing topics like Refund Response Toolkit and Knowledge Base Generator. Now, don't get me wrong, those are fantastic skills to have, but they are purely customer service functions. They are absolutely not sales copywriting.
In fact, 9 out of the 12 listed training modules are entirely focused on customer service. We're talking live chat scripts, onboarding sequences, that sort of thing. What's really wild here is the sheer proportion. This isn't just 1 or 2 misplaced lessons. The vast majority of a product explicitly called AI Sales Agent OS is dedicated to handling support tickets and writing FAQs. You are essentially looking at a customer support training program dressed up in a flashy sales marketing outfit.
Section 2. Copy-paste red flags. The danger of rushed funnels.
When you actually dig into the fine print, you start finding some glaring, almost funny copy-paste errors. For instance, the sales page confidently states a 30 days no questions asked refund guarantee. But if you click the actual policy link, you get redirected to a document detailing cancellation terms for live data science and Python classes at a totally different academy in Chennai, India. Unless you're trying to learn Python on your marketing journey, that's a bit of a problem. Furthermore, the creator, KK, claims to have had 50-plus product launches and 10,000 students, but independent searches yield absolutely zero verifiable footprint for this brand anywhere in the digital marketing space.
And it gets better. If you read the actual legal disclaimer, it doesn't even mention AI Sales Agent OS a single time, not once. Instead, it references AI Agent Flow Pro and a done-for-you templates pack. This is a classic textbook sign of a rushed product launch. Legal boilerplate and page templates from older or completely different products were just copied and pasted over without a basic proofreading pass.
Section 3. What you actually get. The reality of the AI Sales Agent OS.
Okay, when we map out the entire sales funnel, things get super clear. The second upsell, often called an OTO or one-time offer, is a product called AI Customer Support OS for $27. Now that strongly implies that the front-end sales agent product was either an early draft or a direct copy-paste of this customer support product. Suddenly, it fully explains why those 13 training modules are entirely focused on help desks and refund policies instead of actual sales.
Now, to be perfectly fair, the product does deliver on its promise of a low technical barrier. It works perfectly with a standard, completely free Claude account. There are no hidden API fees, no secret software subscriptions, and absolutely no coding required. You can genuinely take the prompts they give you, paste them right into the free version of Claude, and get straight to work. For beginners, that is a massive, massive plus.
Section 4. The final verdict. Evaluating the risk versus reward.
Okay, despite the completely Frankenstein-style mess of the marketing, we really have to ground our expectations in the actual price tag here, $16.99. We aren't talking about a $2,000 mastermind course that requires a second mortgage. For under $17, the barrier to entry makes this a remarkably low-stakes gamble. Ultimately, you're looking at a genuinely useful, highly organized prompt library that just happens to be marketed under the wrong headline with a really sloppy sales page. On the pro side, you get a one-time payment for an organized prompt structure that truly is beginner-friendly. On the con side, you have a massive module mismatch and legal pages that literally belong to a completely different business. It's a classic case of evaluating the actual utility of a product versus the weird, rushed way it was sold to you.
And this distinction matters immensely. If you're buying this specifically to write high-converting Facebook ads, you're going to be pretty disappointed. But if you need customer service templates, it's an absolute steal. If you go in with clear eyes, knowing that you are essentially purchasing a structured workflow for FAQ automation, onboarding sequences, and refund responses, you will likely be extremely happy with the organization it brings to your Claude workflow.
So I'm going to leave you with this thought to ponder before you make your next digital purchase. In a world where AI products are launching literally every single week, often rushed to market using templates and boilerplate copy, we have to become incredibly savvy consumers. A messy sales page doesn't always equal a scam, but it absolutely means we have to read the fine print. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and as always, stay curious.